Hope you all are good. Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. So we're going to start with grade 6 maths. So you can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 6 and then click on view all lessons. So there you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter 1 variable inequalities. And the lessons we're going to cover today are graph inequalities on the number lines, write inequalities from number line, graph solutions to one-step inequalities, and then we do the final test of the chapter. So let's just start with the first lesson, that is graph inequalities on the number line. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. So let's start with the first lesson, graph inequalities on number line. Okay, the first one is x is greater than 10. You have to graph the inequality. Got it? So x is greater than 10. You have to draw an array, plot an endpoint on and select an array. Select an endpoint to change it from close to open. Select the middle of the array to delete it. So basically x is greater than 10. That means 10. The graph is starting from the point 10, but it is open uh, endpoint. Got it? Because 10 is not included in the graph. All the numbers that are greater than 10 are included. X is greater than, and on the right hand side put an arrow because all the numbers are greater than 10. So it would be x is greater than 10. The inequality x is greater than 10 means that x can be any number greater than 10. Got it? Since x cannot be equal to 10, there should be an open circle located on 10. That means 10 is not included in the graph, so it must have an open circle. Also x is greater than 10, so there should be also be an arrow pointing to the right hand side. On the right hand side you have all the greater number. Okay, the next one is x is greater than equal to 8. Got it? Okay, so now you have x can be equal to 8 and greater than 8. Got it? That means now 8 is included in the graph. Got it? So you have a closed filled circle at 8 because 8 is included in the graph, and also the graph must be pointed at the right hand side because on the right hand side you have all the numbers greater than 8. Got it? So here it is, x is greater than equal to 8. On the right hand side you have all the numbers greater than 8, so it would be x is greater than equal to 8. Got it? Okay, the next one is x is less than equal to 0. Okay, so you have x is less than equal to, that means x can be any number less than or equal to 0. That means 0 is also included in the graph. So you have a closed circle at 0 and the graph is pointing on the left side. Got it? Because on the left side you have all the numbers that are less than 0. Got it? X is less than equal to 0. Okay, so that is the tutorial only. You can find the lessons, find the chapter in the book, and you have to do the practice questions from the book. Got it? The lesson doesn't have any Test questions. Okay, let's do this one. Yes, we have. Okay, graph x is less than 7. Got it? So you have to plot a graph that is x is less than 7. So x is less than 7 means x can be any number that is less than 7. Got it? That means 7 is not included in the graph. Less than 7. So at the 7 you have an open circle. Here you have at the 7 on the open circle, and all the numbers are less than 10, so graph must be pointing on the left hand side. So the second option is the correct option. Got it? So just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. The second one is the correct option. Got it? Okay, the next one is x is less than 3. So that means x can be any number less than 3, but x cannot be 3. That means 3 is not included in the graph. So you have an open circle that is located on the graph. So the second one is the correct one. Got it? Because you have an open circle at 3, this one. And the graph is pointing at the left hand side because all the numbers are less than 3. So it would be the graph must be pointing on the left hand side. So that would be the second option. Got it? So just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. It would be the second option. X is less than 8. So which option is the correct one? That means x can be any number that is less than 8, but x cannot be 8. So that means you have an open circle at 8, located at 8, because 8 is not included in the graph. So we have an open circle, and also all the values are less than 8. So graph must be pointing on the left hand side. Got it? So that would be the option number 1. Got it? So option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, x is less than 0. So which option is the correct one? Which is the correct option? Less than 0 means all the numbers that are x can be any number that is less than 0, but x cannot be 0. That means 0 is not included in the graph. So you have an open circle located at 0. Got it? And all the numbers are less than 0. So it must be pointing on the left hand side. So that would be the second option. Got it? Okay, the next one is x is less than equal to 0. Now you have all the numbers that are less than 0, but 0 is also included in the graph. Got it? So you have a filled in circle at 0, and all the numbers are less than 0. So graph must be pointing at the left hand side. So which option is the correct one? That would be option number 1. Got it? So just select the correct option and then click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is x is greater than 8, greater than equal to 8. That means all the numbers that are greater than 8, x can be 8, and all the numbers that are greater than 8. Got it? That means you have a filled in circle located at 8, and also the graph is pointing at the right hand side because all the numbers are greater than 8. Got it? So it would be the second option. So just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is x is less than 6. That means x can be any number, but x cannot be 6. Got it? That means on 6 you have an open circle, and also the graph is pointing on the left hand side because all the numbers are less than 6. So that would be the option number 1. Got it? So that would be option number 1. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next lesson. Got it? So please make sure you have to complete the lesson later today. So if you need more help with the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? The next one is write inequalities from number lines. So what inequality does number line show? So you are given a number line. You have to see which number line which equation inequality the number line shows. Got it? Okay, let's just we just have to read the graph. Got it. So on this 7 you have a closed circle, filled circle. Got it? That means 7 is included in the graph. That means x can be 7. Also the graph is pointing at the right hand side. That means all the numbers are greater than 7. Got it? So that means the equation is all the numbers are greater than 7, and also on 7 you have a filled in circle. That means 7 is also included in the graph. So it would be x is greater than equal to 7. Got it? So it would be x is greater than equal to 7. Just read the graph, you can get the equation. Like for this one, what inequality does the number line shows? So you have an open circle at 3. Got it? That means x cannot be 3. Got it? Also the graph is pointing at the left hand side. That means all the numbers are less than 3. Got it? So it would be x is less than 3. Got it? All the values are less than 3. So it would be x is less than 3. Let's just start with the test questions so that we can do practice questions. Okay, the first one is what inequality does the number line show? So you have filled in circle at 5. Got it? That means, and also the graph is pointing at the right hand side. That means that would be all the numbers greater than 5, and also you have a filled in circle at 5. So it would be x is greater than equal to 5. X is greater than equal to 5. Just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is what inequality does the number line show? So which option is the correct option? We have a filled in circle at 3. Got it? That means 3 is also included in the graph in the equation, and all the values are, the graph is pointing at the left hand side. That means all the values are less than 3. Got it? So it would be x is less than equal to 3. So the correct option is x is less than equal to 3. Just select the correct option then click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is what inequality does the number line show? So we have an open circle at 4. That means 4 is not included. That means x cannot be 4. Got it? And the graph is pointing at the right hand side. That means all the numbers are greater than 4. Got it? So it would be x is greater than 4. Got it? So the second option is the correct option. X is greater than 4. Okay, the next one is what inequality does the number line show? So We have an open circle at 2. That means x cannot be 2. And also the graph is pointing at the right hand side. That means x cannot be 2 but greater than 2. Got it? So the correct option is x is greater than 2. Got it? The correct option is x is greater than 2. The second option is the correct one. X is greater than 2. Okay, what inequality does the number line show? So you have an open circle at 5, 4, sorry, 4, an open circle at 4. That means 4 is not included. X cannot be 4. Got it? Also, the graph is pointing at the left hand side. That means all the numbers are less than 4. So it would be x is less than 4. The correct option is x is less than 4. That is option number 1. What inequality does the number line show? So we have a filled in circle at 5. Sorry, at 7. That means x can be 7. Also, the graph is pointing at the right hand side. That means x can be 7 and greater than 7. So it would be x is greater than equal to. So x is greater than equal to 7. Got it? So the correct option is x is greater than equal to 7. Okay, the next one is what inequality does the number line show? So we have an open circle at 3. That means 3 is not included in the. That means 3 is not, x cannot be 3, but the graph is pointing at the left hand side. So all the numbers are less than 3. So it would be x is less than 3. Got it? The correct option is x is less than 3. So it would be x is less than 3. Okay, the next one is what inequality does the number line show? So we have a filled in circle at 6. That means x can be 6. Also, the graph is pointing at the right hand side. That means all the numbers are greater than 6. So it would be x is greater than equal to 6. So the correct option is x is greater than equal to 6. Okay, the next one is what inequality does number line show? So which option is the correct one? The graph is pointing at the left hand side. That means all the numbers that are less than 7 are included. So it would be x is less than 7. Got it? What inequality does the number line show? So the graph is pointing at the left hand side. Also, you have a closed circle located at 4. That means x is less than equal to 4. Got it? The correct option is x is less than equal to 4. Okay, what inequality does the number line show? That is x is, all the graph is pointing at the right hand side, so all the numbers must be greater than 1. So it would be x is greater than equal to 1. Got it? Okay, the next one is what inequality does this number line show? So you have an open circle at 6. That means 6 is not included. Also, the graph is pointing at the left hand side, so it would be x is less than 6. Got it? So it is x is less than 6. Got it? So we are done with the test. Let me just move on to the next lesson. And the next lesson is graph solutions to one-step inequalities. Okay, let's just start with the next lesson. Okay, solve the inequality and graph the solution. You have to solve and then graph. Got it? So it would be q is less than 9 minus 3. Got it? So simply solve this one. You have to do 9 minus 3. 9 minus 3 is q is already isolated. Got it? Just solve the other side. 9 minus 3. 9 minus 3 is 6. So it would be q is less than 6. That means q is all the values that are less than 6 but not 6. 6 is not included in the graph. So you have an open circle at 6, and also it is less than 6. So it would be on the left hand side of the graph. Got it? It is q is less than 6. Let's just start with the practice question so that we can do. Okay. The next one is solve the inequality w is greater than equal to 10 minus 6. So 10 minus 6 is, just evaluate, 10 minus 6 is 4. So it would be w greater than equal to 4. That means w can be 4 and all the numbers that are greater than 4. So that means you must have a closed circle at 4, because 4 is w can be 4, and also the graph must point at the right hand side because all the values are greater than equal to 4. So that would be option number 1. So that is option number 1. Got it? On option number 1, we have a closed circle at 4 and also the graph is pointing at the right hand side. So it would be option number 1. Okay, the next one is w is greater than equal to 10 minus 6. So 10 minus 6 is 4. That means w is greater than equal to 4. That means w can be 4 and w is greater than equal to 4. That means w can be 4 and greater than 4. So that means the graph must point at the right hand side because all the numbers are greater than 4, and also you have a closed circle at 4. Got it? Because 4 is, so that is second option. Got it? All the 4 is, you have a closed circle at 4 and also all the numbers greater than 4. So that would be the second option. Hmm. Greater than equal to 4. That is the second one, not the first one. This is the wrong option. Got it? The second one is the correct option. Okay, q is less than 9 minus 3. So just evaluate. So it would be 9 minus 3 is 6. So q minus 3 is 9 minus 3 is 6. That means q can be any number that is less than 6 but not 6. So you have an open circle at 6 and also all the values are less. So graph must be pointing at the left hand side. Got it? So it would be option number 1. Got it? That means q is less than 6. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, q v is greater than equal to 6 divided by 2. So just divide 6 by 2. Say 2 times what number is 6? 2 times 3 is 6. So it would be v is greater than equal to 3. You have an equal sign. That means you must have a closed circle at 3. Got it? So here you have a closed circle at 3 and also all the values are greater than 3. So graph must be pointing at the right hand side. So that would be option number 2. So V is greater than equal to 3 is the second one. Got it? So just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, D is less than equal to 1 plus 7. So 1 plus 7 is 8. Got it? So D is less than equal to 8. That means 8 can be, X can be 8. And also the graph is less than, so it must point at the left hand side. So the second option is the correct one. That is the second option. Just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, W is less than equal to 2 times 3. So 2 times 3 is 6. Got it? That means W is less than equal to 6. So that means W can be 6 and all the values that are less than 6. So that means 6 is, you have a filled circle on 6. Got it? So that is option number 1. W is less than equal to 6. So it would be option number 1. Okay, the next one is N is less than 5 plus 3. So 5 plus 3 is 8. That means N is less than 8. So which option is the correct one? So that means 8, X can be any number that is less than 8 but not 8. So that means you have an open circle at 8 and also the graph is pointing at the left hand side. So option number 1 is the correct option. Got it? Okay, D is less than 2 times 3. So 2 times 3 is, so the second option is the correct one. V is greater than equal to 3 minus 1. So 3 minus 1 is 2. That means V is greater than equal to 2. So 2 is also included in the graph because X is, V is greater than equal to 2 and all the values because it is greater, so graph must point at the right hand side. So option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, the next one is G is greater than equal to 8 plus 1. So 8 plus 1 is 9. That means G can be 9 and all the numbers that are greater than 9. So option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, Z is less than 7 minus 6. So Z is less than 7 minus 6. 7 minus 6 is 1. That means all the numbers that are less than 1, but also 1 is not included. So that is the second option. Got it? Okay, Z is greater than 6 divided by 6. So 6 divided by 6 is 1. That means Z is greater than 1. Also, 1 Z cannot be 1. So that would be option number 2 because all the values must be greater than 1. So that graph must pointing at the right hand side. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let's just start with the final test of the chapter. Okay, what inequality does the number line show? So you have a filled in circle at 5 and the graph is pointing at the right hand side. That means x all must be all greater than and equal to 5. Got it? So x is greater than equal to 5. Got it? The correct option is x is greater than equal to 5. Okay. The next one is 9 is u equals 3. A solution of the inequality below, 9 is greater than u. So just replace the u with a value. So it would be 9 is greater than 3. So which is the correct option? Yes or no? Yes, 9 is greater than 3. The correct option is yes. Is f equals 11 a solution of the inequality below? So just replace the f with 11. It would be 6 is less than 11. So is it yes or no? 6 is less than 11? Yes, it is. So the correct option is yes. Okay, the next one is n equals 1 a solution of the inequality below? So just replace the variable with the value to it would be 8 is less than equal to 1. So is it true? 8 is less than 1 or greater than 1? The correct option is no. Got it? Because 8 is greater than 1. So the correct option is no. What inequality does the number line show? So which is the correct option? You have an open circle at 7. That means you do x cannot be 7. And the graph is pointing at the left hand side. That means all the values are less than 7. So it is x is less than 7. The second option is the correct option. Okay, the next one is graph x is greater than 7. So which option is the correct one? Option 1 or option 2? X is greater than 7. That means x cannot be 7, just all the numbers greater than 7. So you must have an open circle at 7 and also all the values are greater than 7. So graph must be pointing at the right hand side. So which is the correct option? That would be the second one. Got it? You have an open circle at 7 and it is pointing at the right hand side. Okay, solve the inequality and graph the solution. D is less than equal to 1 plus 7. So 1 plus 7 is, so x is less than equal to 8. So that means 8 is less than and equal to, that means x can be 8 and all the numbers that are less than 8. So that would be the second option. Got it? The graph is pointing on the left and you have a filled circle at 8. Got it? Okay, the next one is x is greater than equal to 8. So which option is the correct one? X is greater than equal to 8. So which option is the correct one? That is the second one. X is greater than equal to 8. That means x can be 8 and all the numbers that are greater than 8. Okay, the next one is t is greater than equal to 8 plus 2. You have to solve for t. T is also already isolated. Just solve the other side. So 8 plus 2 is, So t is greater than equal to 8 plus 2 is 10. So second option is the correct one. T is greater than equal to 10. Got it? Okay, so the next one is k is greater than equal to 2 times 2. So 2 times 2 is 4. So it would be t is greater than equal to 4. The correct option is t is greater than equal to 4. The second one is the correct option. Okay, is a equals 10 a solution of the inequality below? So just replace the a with the value. It would be 10 is less than equal to 11. Is it true or false? A is less than equal to 11. So replace the a with the value 10 is less than 11. Yes, it is. So the correct option is yes. Okay, the next one is w equals 4 a solution of the inequality below? So just replace with the value 1 is less than 4. So 1 is less than 4, true or false? 4 is less than 1 is less than 4. The correct option is yes. What inequality does the number line show? You have a filled in circle at 3, that means x can be 3. And also the graph is pointing at the left hand side, that means x is less than equal to 3. Got it? The correct option is x is less than equal to 3. That is option number 1. Okay, solve the inequality and graph the solution. N is less than equal to 5 plus 3. So 5 plus 3 is 8. So n is less than 8. So which option is the correct one? Option 1 or option 2? X is less than 8. That would be option number 1. Got it? 8. You have an open circle at 8 because 8 is not included. And also you have is n is less than 8. Okay, is m equals 1 a solution of the inequality below? 4 is less than equal to 1. The correct option is 4 is less than equal to 1. The correct option is 1. Yes, 4 is less than 1. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. So, we were working on grade 6 maths. We were working on the chapter 1 variable inequalities. And the lessons we have covered today are graph inequalities on the number lines, write inequalities from number line, graph solutions to one-step inequalities, and we just did the final test of the chapter. So if you have any question you can ask, I'm here to answer all your questions. Please make sure before the next session you have to complete all the test questions. And if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? That's all for today. See you in the next session. Please click on the like button right below the video. So that's all for today. Bye everyone.